What is going on, Knights of Vex? I hope you guys are having a great off week of Grand Arena, grinding through Conquest and Territory Battle, getting prepared for the next Grand Arena season. Full disclosure, guys, I am not feeling too great. I took off from work, feeling a little bit nasally, so if I sound a little bit different in this video, that is why. But with a day off from work, that means a lot of testing on my end while laying down. And guess what? There's a team and faction you're not going to want to skimp out on next season. You got to make sure you get these Datacrons for them because they are Galactic Legend killers. They're going to be absolutely insane. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, it's none other than the brand new Bad Batch. Guys, this team is doing crazy things to practically more than half the GLs on the roster. What I'm talking about is Omega Fugitive, Wrecker, Hunter Mercenary, Crosshair Scarred, and Batcher. I'm talking absolutely nutty stuff, and also OG Omega has a use. There's an argument to be made that she is better than Batcher in certain matchups. I found through my testing that it depends on the Galactic Legend you're facing. But Batcher still has a primary use, and I have been having so much fun with them testing out the new Datacron. Now, I will admit, I have greatly underappreciated this faction for way too long. I thought they were kind of meh on release, and in 3v3, definitely I think they're trash. But after doing more research and talking with more high-end players, this team is actually phenomenal, and this Datacron set is putting them to super god tier mode on offense, and I cannot wait to show you guys this gameplay. Now, what I want to talk about is it's all about the Datacrons. If you don't know which ones I'm referring to, I have two that I've been testing with. I have the Crosshair level 9 and the Hunter level 9. When I first re-rolled it, I was only able to get the Hunter one, so I was doing primarily testing on Hunter. And then later today, I was able to get Crosshair on a separate Datacron, and was doing testing on that one as well. Both are very good. The only thing you got to be cautious of is that Hunter gets speed on his level 9, which might mess up the turn order, which we're going to talk about in a couple seconds. But all about the level 6. It is absolutely insane what this level 6 is doing. They're gaining critical chance and critical damage. They're gaining turn meter when they use ability on a marked enemy. Extra instances of damage on their turn. Resetting their cooldowns, gaining 150% max offense. Whenever a Bad Batch ally assists, they gain 20% offense, max 80, plus 20% turn meter until the end of the encounter. It's disgusting what this Datacron is doing. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I was able to get some armor pen here, some critical damage. I want to get a little bit higher if I can. Definitely the max health of protection 3. It's needed, otherwise they're going to be way too squishy. The Hunter one is nice because of the locked mark, as well as him being immune to ability block, cooldown increase, and turn meter reduction, as well as the 30 speed. Obviously, this is more catered for mercenaries, but it still has a use in a Bad Batch lineup. It's not useless. So that's the one I was doing a primarily testing with. The second one is the same exact thing. I was able to get some armor pen, but except I got the Crosshair Nun, which I definitely like a lot. He's losing an extra stack of Shaken, and he's applying buff immunity when he doesn't land a critical hit, as well as giving health and protection recovery to the weakest ally without stealth. So I was testing back and forth with both of them. They're both really good for the team, and I'm going to show you many different battles of which ones I was using for those different comps. Now, in terms of the modding, I know I'm going to get a lot of questions on this. I think the most important part about the modding for this new Bad Batch for optimal success is Batcher needs to be the fastest character on your team. No matter how you get there, he needs to be the fastest. This account was given to me by a very awesome player, so I was fortunate enough to be testing with a full Relic 8 Bad Batch. I'm going to recommend Relic 7 is going to be fine for you. Just get them all to Relic 7, and we'll talk about which ones to bump up if you really want to feel like you want to have extra success. But no matter what, Batcher is going to be your fastest because he's able to ignore taunt and put marked on an enemy of your choosing. You tie that in to Hunter going second with his marked ability and calling everyone to assist. It's a great combination. The other three is not going to really matter. Obviously, on Crosshair, make sure you have an accuracy or offense or accuracy on the triangle to make sure you can get extra hits. If this account has offense, if you don't have an offense one, you have an accuracy. Accuracy means he's going to be taking more turns. But with the level 9, he's going to be losing more Shaken, so you might not even need the accuracy. But that's what I'm recommending. Make sure you go offense on him. The other two, Wrecker, defense, protection, make sure he's tanky. Omega, a speed set. But most importantly is Batcher 1 and Hunter 2. Now, if you're looking for extra boost for Relic levels on this team comp, the ones I'm going to be recommending are going to be either Crosshair or Wrecker. Wrecker is your tank. You want him to be able to survive those hits. So if you're facing Relic 10 Galactic Legends, the gap from 7 to 10 is a little bit more than normal. So if you want to ensure your Crosshair doesn't lack damage, or Wrecker can tank more damage, Relic 8 on them is going to be your way to go. But at the bare minimum, get your Bad Batch to Relic 7. You should be fine. Not too many Relic 10 GLs out there yet. Not full rosters of them. But if you're looking for that extra boost, get your Wrecker and Crosshairs Relics up first. I think that's what I'm going to recommend. Now, with all that out of the way, let's get into the fun gameplay because I have a lot to show you. It's going to be absolutely insane. So, heading into the gameplay, I was testing against a bunch of different Galactic Legends on my Squad Arena Shard on my new endgame account. The first one we're testing against is Galactic Legend Rey at Relic 10 with Ben, Cal, Ezra, and Barriss. Now, yes, Ezra is Relic 7 and Cal is Relic 5, but I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference. I'm telling you. We're going to go right into it. So, this one I was testing with the Crosshair level 9 first. Now, same exact thing. As you can see, the turn order, Batcher goes first. I wanted to get rid of Ezra right away because he has Exile. And if you can get rid of him while he has Exile, he will not revive. So I'm going to try to just get rid of Ezra as fast as I can. Now, over here, we're doing some big damage here. That was a massive hit. We didn't get rid of him, unfortunately. But as you can see here, our Wrecker also went down. It does not matter because as long as we hit the targets with target practice, he's going to come back. So even if you're losing characters in the beginning, they still have a chance to come back and enter the battlefield. Now, even with the Barriss Crown, which is not going to be here forever, look at that. You're going to see right here. 1 million damage from Hunter. 250k from Batcher. It's crazy. Massive hits on Rey. The Barriss Crown is not going to be here forever. So, for this current meta, we are going to have Barriss Crown. But can you imagine once the Barriss Crown goes away how much easier this is going to be? The locked heal immunity is sucky for banners. If we didn't have it, it'd be even easier. But we're able to survive the big whirlwinds because we have pretty high health and protection. We're not taking too much damage. But it is absolutely insane what we're doing here. Now, the reason why I like Batcher in this lineup is because he's able to ignore taunt and put marked on Ben solo. So even if I have a marked on Rey, I can go back and forth between the two characters. Now, look at that. 3 million damage, I believe that was. Absolutely insane. So now I'm going for Rey. Boom, 1 million damage. Put disarm on her. Very, very good stuff here. Almost close to getting rid of Ben. There's Ben. He comes back because of the Barriss healer level 6. I go for a big damage hit. 1 million damage. You got to survive another big ultimate from Rey. But it's such a breeze. I mean, this is the toughest team in Grand Arena at the moment. One of the toughest teams is a Galactic Legend Rey team on defense with Barriss. We're hitting her for 1 million damage. Look at this. It's crazy. And that's 730k. just like that. And now we got to deal with Barriss. So, Bad Batch. Taking out Rey. 3 million damage right there. You see that? Off the list. Boom. Next up, Pirate King Hondo. This one I was using the Hunter level 9 because that's what I had at the time. If I had the Batcher one, maybe it might be, or the Crosshair one, it might be easier. And I'm also using OG Omega in this lineup because I was doing some testing around to see which one would be better. But this is a double tank Pirate King Hondo comp. Arguably harder than a regular Pirate King Hondo because Quick Gold is very, very annoying. So, I was just doing some testing. Maybe Batcher could be okay here. But OG Omega is very nice because of her extra buffs, her target practice. It's very, very nice. So you're going to see here, our record's getting low. We're starting to lose our stacks of Shaken. And boom, we're doing some big, big damage to Vayne. And this is a Relic 9 Vayne with a Datacron. So it's going to be very hard to get through him. So over here, we're just going through them. Making sure I can just heal up my Wrecker a little bit. Go for some big damage. Keep our target practice up. The big thing is that when you're targeting the same enemy that you attacked the previous turn, you're keeping up your target practice. We're at 29 stacks. And never use the second special from your Wrecker because he removes all the stacks of target practice that you built up, which you do not want to do. That is counterintuitive. So here, massive, massive damage. 560k here. And you're going to see here, watch this. Slow-mo. Look at that. 1 million damage. We just insta-killed Pirate King Hondo in one move. He was about to get to ultimate to revive his whole team, and he literally was one shot right off the rip like that. Insane. So obviously at the end we do lose our Omega in the leadership, but that's a win against the Galactic Legend. It is awesome. Now, next up, JMK. You don't see a lot of him on defense, but he can, you might see him every now and then. They're no match. Absolutely no match. The only one I could find on the top 50 was a Datacron. Not a lot of people are running Kenobi in Squad Arena, but I still wanted to test against it. So here, we lost our record because Cat has an insta-kill. Does not matter because he can come back. Got to get through the very annoying General Kenobi with the Datacron. Obviously, a little bit of a problemo, but we're absolutely fine. As you can see here, our Omega did go into captive, but Does not matter because she's back to full health and protection because of the cool mechanics of Captive. Over here, we're still going away, trying to get through this General Kenobi at Relic 9. He's getting very low. We did lose our Omega. But look at this. We're going to hit Cap. Wrecker is also hitting very hard, by the way. You're going to see over here. You see that? That's a 200k hit or more from Wrecker, and he's a tank. It's crazy. Over here, I go for General Skywalker. Big hits here. Boom, 315k. That's a one-shot on Padme. A 500k non-critical hit. Look at Wrecker's damage. It's crazy. Look at that. Didn't even do the one-shot ability, and we killed JMK. Super easy stuff. Next up, Galactic Legend Leia. Very, she's very annoying on defense. She's obviously has great use on offense, but you could still see her in matchups on defense. The Bad Batch can go right through her, and this is a Relic 10 Leia. So my strategy that I was thinking here is just go for Leia right away. Just try to get rid of her ASAP Rocky. Just gun her down because she's very annoying. And with the days from Crosshair, it can be very, very challenging. So as you can see here, trying to just gun her down. We can't get a lot of crits going because she has really high crit avoidance. But as you can see, we're just gunning her down. And the turn meter gains are crazy. Absolutely crazy. So here we get everyone to assist. All the important characters. Just keep going. Basic. She revives because of the Datacron, which is annoying. Boom. 2 million damage. Gone. Just like that. So when you can crit her, it's crazy. You're one-shotting Galactic Legends. That was a 2 million hit. It's just crazy, guys. I know I'm saying that so many times. But I really underappreciated this faction a lot. It's absolutely nuts. So, Galactic Legend Leia, also on the list for the new Bad Batch. Very cool stuff. Next up, this is a Relic 9 full clone Darkside clone team. They have the max health damage 3 and the Wardy Datacron. I show the stats midway of the video so no one thinks I'm like BSing this. Obviously, it's very challenging. We lose our characters right away. It's a very broken Datacron. Makes him absolutely nuts. So, we lost our Omega in the leadership right away. I'm using Batcher to put them marked onto Lord Vader. I go for the disarm. I think it misses. Now, they're starting to come back. Look at that. That was a 548k hit from Crosshair. Lord Vader is in the red right away. So over here, I'm like, I got to get rid of this guy right away because if he gets into ultimate and they get their shenanigans, I'm going to be in some trouble. So I'm trying to get rid of him right away. So Apple does a massive AoE damage and I end up losing Omega in the leadership. So here, I was able to kill him with Batcher. So obviously, there's the stats right there. I showed you. Once this Datacron goes away, I think this is going to be even easier. I really do. I mean, the Attackercron with the max health damage for debuffs 3 makes Lord Vader a huge PETA on GAC defense. It makes him so annoying. But the fact that I'm able to do this in Squad Arena, even though our Omicrons are turned off against Galactic Legends anyway, it's just really cool that a marquee team is doing this. I cannot believe it. Now, next up, I want to test is Jabba. Now, this one is a little dicey because the support cron is really, really tough. And I personally wouldn't do this, but I want to show you guys how it's possible. The support cron is just so disgusting on Jabba. This one was the dark side speed up on a basic and 110% health as a stat with the wordy support. I was still able to get it done. It doesn't mean it's going to be absolutely a cakewalk. It's not. It really isn't. But I'm going here. I'm trying. You know, they just do so much in the beginning. They get out ahead really fast. So over here, I am using Batcher in this lineup, but they're already at contract. It could be a little dicey. Look how many thermals there are. But the cool part about this is that it's possible. That's the whole thing. So we have two characters already in captive. He's getting close to his ultimate. Very challenging. So here, he's good for the marked. I like Batcher here for the marked. Doing a basic, trying to get rid of Leia immediately. But you're going to see, if Jabba eats the wrong target, you're kind of screwed. If he eats your crosshair, so he ended up killing Omega, who, you know, is fine. We don't need her. But the whole point is that it's still possible. But I definitely wouldn't recommend this in Grand Arena because it's bad banners, and if they eat the wrong person, it's not going to be a good time. But it's still fun to show off how if you're in a pinch and you really want to risk it, yes, the Bad Batch can pull it off against Jabba. And once his Datacron, this wordy support cron goes away, I find this to be so much easier. I don't think it's going to be a problem. That's why I just want to showcase it now. Even against the toughest Jabba team, it's still freaking possible. But the damage is unbelievable. 400k from Batcher, and he's on a speed set. 600k. 300. Look at this. Boom. Did you see that? Hold on. You got to go back for a second. I'm trying to time this. I can't time it, but that's almost 3 million damage. Almost 3 million damage. Now, the last thing I want to show, and the only one of the whole squad arena shard that I could find, was the Stranger with Maul. It's Relic 2. I get it. I get it. Doesn't have the focus Datacron, but I still want to showcase it because they do have insta-kills, right? But the Bad Batch kind of counter insta-kills because of the captive mechanic. They can all come back. So even if Stranger gets to his insta-kills, they're going to be fine. The only thing I would be concerned of here is Starkiller getting to his ultimate and hitting you for a big, massive damage. But the good thing is that we are able to pull this off, which is awesome because we can get one-shots. Boom. One shot on Thesis. She does come back. So our Omega did go down. Go for a disarm. Basic here. Big one shot on Thesis. So obviously in Grand Arena, we'd have our Omicrons turned on. That's the plus. They would also have their Grand Arena Omicrons turned on. That's like you see how Maul just goes down like a like a breeze, but he is Relic 2. So I just want to make that a full disclosure. This wasn't a Relic 9, Relic 10 Maul. But I just want to showcase how it's possible. And that is all the testing that I was able to do. I could not get this to work on Ahsoka. It's very hard to ignore her taunt and get past the Terminator gains. That extra Terminator gains kind of kills your team. That's the problem with the Bad Batch level 6, is all that Terminator you're gaining is Ahsoka's killing you. You're slowly killing yourself when fighting Ahsoka. But for the most part, this is a great start for the Bad Batch. I cannot wait to see what they're going to do in Grand Arena this season, because they're going to be absolute killers. I think Queen Amidala is going to get killed. I think the Stranger Maul is going to get killed. Like, hold on. Let's go back into game. I just want to make it full transparency. This is without Omicrons, and we're beating Galactic Legends. The problem is if you go to the leadership, it says, while in Grand Arena and there are no Galactic Legends and all allies are Bad Batch. That's the only problem, is there's a Galactic Legend cause. So imagine what this is going to do to non-Galactic Legends. And Crosshair over here, if you go to his Omicron, while in Grand Arena and there are no Galactic Legends. So they're trying to like really neuter them towards the GLs. But I think they're going to be a huge problem for every non-GL team. But I wanted to showcase this in case you guys are wondering, do I go for the Datacron set? Do I work on my Bad Batch for the upcoming season in these next couple months? Because 100% going to be worth it. They're kind of annoying in the Order 60. Sorry, guys. I'm battling a cold. I am freaking dying. They are annoying in the Order 66 raid. And they do require a heavy investment. But if you do have them for the Order 66 raid, and you have them at Relic 5, I highly recommend get them to Relic 7. They're going to be an absolute beast of a squad this season, and I can't wait to try them out in Grand Arena. So let me know what you guys think down below. Are you guys going to see, are you guys going to invest in this team? Are you going to work towards that Datacron? Let me know down below, because I don't think you're going to regret it at all. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel to support your boy Vex. And I'll see you guys in the next one. May the Force be with you all.